G'day, welcome back to Dad versus Son, and we're going on with Combat Commander, Europe and Mediterranean, and we are doing scenario 19, Metaxas season, where the Germans are attacking the Greeks. It's the Germans' turn. We are at time 5 for sudden death 7, and the Greeks are holding out beautifully at the moment. Touch woods, haha, another dad joke, sorry. And currently have 17 VP, which is wonderful. I'm surmising I didn't make too many gross errors because I wasn't struck by lightning and the sky didn't fall. That doesn't mean I didn't make some. So if I did, again, kindly point them out. I'll shake my head and cry quietly in the corner. Not really, but it sounded good. Righto, Germans' turn. Now, they finished last turn hanging on to this command confusion and this artillery request, which was totally useless to them. And then they picked up a fire action, a move, and a move. So, I think this time what they may actually do is use this. Okay, for the simple fact is if they can get that flamethrower to work in there, then that would be really, really, really good for them. So let me just have a quick look here. Flamethrower, weapon. The cover for any flamethrower or Molotov attack is automatically set to 0 with no modifications. Note that this special rule makes concealment actions useless against these weapons. You can't hide from them. Okay, can't hide from the flames. So, down here, we are using our fire action into here. Okay, and we are going to hit them. So it's 11 into here. So it's 11 minus 1 because we're going uphill. So it's 10 plus 6, 16. So not great, but pretty damn good seeing as this bunker is useless to them. So they have 8, 9, and 1 for the brush, if I remember correctly. Yes. So, but that doesn't get anything because it's all been burnt away. So they have 8, 9, and that is it. Okay, 9 against 16 for the first guy, and he is safe. Then we have 7 plus 1 is 8 against 16, and he is burnt. Poor bugger. I understand why they use a weapon like that. I really do. God almighty, I would hate to carry it, let alone be hit by it. So, and the lieutenant here has a 9 and 10, and he is safe as well. Okay. So that was the flamethrower attack. Now they can fire, because what I was talking about was activating him to fire these. But so that one's done because you can't. Whatchamacallit? Buddy fire, thingo, what's it? Hey, you, they cannot, fire group, thank you. Right. See, I've got to remember to use my words. Righto, so they're going to fire now. So what they have is this Pioneer unit is a primary who is 7 plus 2 is 9, plus the LMG is 10, firing uphill, so it's 9 into here. And they are going to use marksmanship, so they are 11 into there. And it is 11 plus 10, that's a pretty good one, it's 21. That would have been a really good one for this guy. Okay, so they have 21 into here. So the first guy is 8, 9, 15, and safe. And then we have 7, 8, 14, He's safe by 1. And we have 9 and 6, 15. And 5 is not enough. And he gets slapped on the wrist by virtually a spent round like that. Righto, so they have 3 more actions, orders that they can give. So they have 3 moves. So they could either move, or they could move, or maybe they'd like to move. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to move. Here we go, look at that. So what they're going to do is they are going to... are they or aren't they? No, they're not, sorry. Because what I'd like to do is move this guy from here down to there. But, oh, he's got a 1, which is not enough, see? He needs 2 to go down there. So he could only go down to there if that guy wasn't there. So I could move that guy back, or I could move this guy here, that guy there, this guy here, which would then put him out of line of sight of everybody. So yes, let's do that. So first thing that happens is this guy goes moving to here. This guy goes moving to here, and this guy goes moving to here. Like that, okay? Right, and that's all the Germans are going to do. So we get their 3 cards, and it's time for the Greeks. And they have a fire, a recover, a move, and, well, I suppose they can use the action at least. So, righto. So first thing first is we need to recover. We need to recover these gentlemen here. So we have 16. So I think we should pass that. But we have an event. And the event is breeze. Doesn't worry us. So the lieutenant is back. They've put a band-aid on him and he is happy. And now his squad here is at 7, 8, 14. And they are back as well. So his skinned knee has been kissed better by Mum, and he's happy as well. Righto, did I have anybody else anywhere else? No. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a move order, and we are going to move the sergeant here, and he is going to go a 1, a 2, 3 into there. So I can pick up this chasseur again. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to fire. And we are going to fire with the we're going to fire into here with this, sorry. Okay, we're going to activate, the lieutenant here, and we're going to fire into here, and we are going to use bore sighting, which adds a +2. So we have 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 1 for downhill is 13. Okay, so we have 13 into here, and that is 13 plus 9 is 22 today. Right, 22. Now the Germans have, at the moment, 8 plus 3 is 11. So that's not very good for them. And what they're going to do is they're going to use this concealment action, which reduces my attack by 3 for the foxholes. So we're down to a 19. Okay, so we have a 19 into here, and they are 3, and 8 is 11. They don't have anything else that can help Prior. Okay, and 11 and 8 is 19. So he is suppressed. Now, that's not too bloody bad at all. He was lucky to get away with that. And the Greeks can do no more. So they'll get their 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're after the Germans. Okay, now the Germans have this stupid card they can't use. But they have 2 fires, they have a move, and they have an advance. So, the question being, what do we do? If we advanced him into there, he would be up against 3, 4, 10, and he would be 4. That's not real good odds, is it? No. So we don't want to advance him into there. We can't recover him. Even if we did, he'd still be 5 against 10. Well, they do have an ambush, so they could bring it down some, but more than likely all they do is get rid of either the lieutenant, maybe. They keep the lieutenant and they get rid of the weapons team. Okay, then they still have 6, 7, 8, 9. Righto, so that's probably what they would do. So it'd still be 9 against 4. So it's still sort of 2 to 1 odds, which is not great. And that's not banking on them having, that's banking on them not having a ambush as well. Righto. So what else can we do with an ambush? An advance, sorry. And we could advance again all these guys up towards into the wire and up to here. And that would be a sacrificial thing again. I should never have started people over here. They should all started here, so I could have just diddly-bopped around. This was great. Bugger all people could hit them or anything else. But because of the way the Greeks are set up, with their bunkers and trenches, it makes it awfully hard to get to them. Righto. So I think what we're going to do first is we are going to fire. And we're going to use the infantry gun to fire. And we are going to fire... I don't know. Where are we going to fire? I've got all these fancy ideas about firing, but I haven't worked out where I'm firing to. And I wish I had smoke, but he doesn't have smoke. Not real flash. And this is why the Germans had so much trouble trying to get through the Metaxas line and went around it, like they did with the Maginot, as we said earlier. Bugger. Okay. Okay, they're going to use the gun and they're going to fire into here. I want to try and do something, weaken this down if I can. So they're firing for there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going downhill makes it 5. And they get 5 times 2, which is wonderful, so it works. So they're hitting right here, and they're hitting for 10. And is there anything that can help them? And there is not. So they're hitting for, throwing cards away, 15 total, which is next to useless, but hey, got to try. So what we have is we have this guy on 8, 9, and 7. No, because this is, hang on, let me get this right. Let's get it right. It says mortars and artillery. I suppose an infantry gun's artillery, isn't it? No, but see, it's not a mortar, and artillery is in the artillery box. This is a cannon, which is a direct fire weapon. Aha! See, so it does get in. So it's not extra. I'm an idiot. Righto. So that's how I'm classing it. An infantry gun is a direct fire weapon. It's not a howitzer or anything else. So therefore, it doesn't give the extra cover. Bonus. Yeah, work that one out. Okay, so we have 8, 9, 15 against 15. And that's fine. And we have 7, 8, 14, and that's fine. And we have 9 and 6 is 15, and that's fine as well. Okay. What else do they want to do? Okay, I'm going to prep, and I'm going to play advance. And the only person I'm going to advance is the captain here. He's going to come up here with this elite squad. This guy is going to advance to the rear, and this guy is going to advance forward. Now, most of you can see why I did that. The elite squad, forgetting about the suppression factor, is a 5. This guy is a 7, boxed value. So when he melees, he's going to go for 8 just by himself. So if we go 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, straight up, without any ambushes or anything else, life is good. Righto? So that's it for the Germans. They get their 3 cards back, a 1, a 2, a 3, and we have the Greeks, who have a recover, always handy, a command confusion, a fire, and a fire. Righto. So what do they want to do? I think we could use 1 fire order. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use this fire order, and we're going to use the sustained fire with it. We're going to activate the lieutenant here with his heavy machine gun as the primary. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, do we? No, 8, 9, 10, 11 for downhill into here. Plus the 2 is 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, 13. Plus 6 is 19 and a sniper. Please be kind to me, Mr. Sniper, F2. And F2 is right here. Okay, so what we are going to do with F2 is we are going to hit this guy with his satchel charge. Is that what I really want to do? Is it really? Yes, it is. There we go, like that. Okay, so into here for 19, and he is 8, minus 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10, and do they have anything to help? And they do not. So they do have a light wounds. Okay, so 7, 10, 18, it's not enough. So they're going to use nothing at the moment. No. So they're just going to go like that. And the Greeks cannot do any more at the moment. So they get their 2 cards. Righto, so the Germans have an advance, a rout, a fire. Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to try and assault this bunker. They're going to take this bunker if they can. So they're going to advance. And they're going to advance in there with the captain and Tennille together like that. Okay, and they are going to play an ambush. And as we discussed before, this weapons team is going to take the hit for that. Now, do they have one? And they do not. Okay. Yes. Righto, so defenders first. So what we have is 2 plus 6 is 8 and 1 is 9. So we have 9 plus 8 is 17, which is not to be sneezed at. And what we have here is a 7 plus 1 is 8 for his box value. So it's 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. And 7 is 19, which beats us by 2. But we also have an event, and the event is breeze, which we don't care about. So Captain Velling has taken the bunker. Well done, Captain. Righty. Oh, so they're like that. So let's get rid of these. Let's see what we've got here. So that is 2 for the chasseurs, 2 for the lieutenant, and 1 for the weapons team. It's 5. So that's 2, 4, 5. We're down to 12. And that's not an objective, because the only objectives that have any value are 3, 4, and 5. But now these are open to them. Okay, so what are they going to do next? And they've got to move, they've got to rout, and they've got to fire. Okay, so what I'm going to have a look at is, can I, and I can. Look at that. So we're going to try that. So we are going to fire as our second order, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Downhill is 7. Righto. And 4 times 5 is tonses. So we've hit there, and it goes for 10 plus 7 is 17. Okay, so 17, but we had the event. The event is cower. Suppress all German squads not currently within a friendly leader's command radius. Okay, so German squads. He is, and he is, and he is, he is, and he is. And that's not a squad, that's a team. So they're good. Righto, so what we have is 17 into here. I think it was, wasn't it? Sorry. Stupidness. Yes, 17 into here. And this is 7 plus 3 is 10. Minus 1, I believe, for the road is 9. That's it. 9 plus 12 is 21 today, and we are safe. We're up to time 6 of 7. We're up to 13 VP again. We're shuffling up the Greek cards that look decidedly French. And no nobody has a dig-in to use. There's no sudden death, and there are no reinforcements coming back on the board. Okay. Okay. Ripper. So, the Germans can give one further order if they wish, and they have a move and they have a route. They cannot route us. So do they want to move? This bloke can't move anywhere. So no, that's it. We'll get rid of those, and they get 3 cards back. We'll remove this. Okay, so now we have the, excuse me, Greeks. Now they have a fire, a recover, a command confusion, and a rout. Now, is it worthwhile trying to rout these people, I ask? And I suppose the first thing I would have to say is probably not, but it's may well be worthwhile using the card. So I'm going to route as my first order. And we'll start here. And this guy is 8, minus 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. So we want an 11 or 12, and we get a 9. So no, that's fine. And then we'll do this guy, whoops, sorry, who is a 9 out in the open. That's not broken. So we want a 10 or better, hopefully, and we do not. And then we have this one here, who is an 8, 9, 10, 11. And we get a 9. So that's fine, but we've used the card. I can live with that. Right, next, we are going to try and blow this kid away. So we are going to use our fire order as our next one, and we're going to nominate the sergeant here, and it's going to be for 9 plus 1 is 10 into here, so that's 10 plus 2. Woo! Just as well I didn't have a sustained fire. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, sorry, into here. And he is sitting currently on 7, 8, 9, 10, and he's safe. Right. That is that. Greeks can't do any more. We get their 2 cards, and we're back to the Germans, who have an artillery request, a rout, a move, a rout, a fire, and a fire. Right. What do they want to do? Okay, so a couple of things they can do here is we can fire if we want, and if we were going to fire, then we're better off firing into here, trying to take this guy out. Yeah, we'll get there eventually, but it's not fantastic. We can't move this guy because he has a movement of 0 because he's suppressed, and we can't do that until we get him unsuppressed. So we could fire from here to here, but that's really about all we can do. So what I intend to do is I'm going to get rid of this artillery request and these 2 routes for the time being. That's 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 for the Germans. We're at 29 minutes. We'll have the Greek turn, and then we'll call it quits. So the Greeks have picked up a fire and a move to go with their recover and their command confusion. So let us look, and we are going to move. And we're going to move our people over here. So this guy's going to move first, and he is going to go 1, 2, 2 there. And then he's going to go 3, 4 to there. and he is out of line of sight. And the sergeant is going to go a 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 5, 6 into there. Now, he is in line of sight of the captain here. So we have to work out if the captain and Tennille want to shoot at him. So they've got 2 fires, and they've got this one, and they've got this one, and they've got this one. And I think what they would really like to do is probably hold fire at the moment, because if they shoot into here, they're going to be shooting in for 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 1 is 11. I suppose that's not too bad, is it? 11 into there. Yeah, they can afford to do that. Let's do it. So they're going to fire. So that's for 11. And is there anything else they want to do with that? No. So yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going downhill. 11 into there. 11 plus 2 is 13, and the weapon is broken. Like that. Okay. So 13 into here, and this guy is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, minus 1 for the road is 10. So we have 10 and 4 is just, and we have 8, 9, 10, 11, minus 1 is 10, plus 7 is enough. Righto. So that was our move. Next, we have a fire, a recover, and a command confusion. Okay, we do not need to fire. Though we could fire. We could fire with this guy into here and try and get rid of him. So again, if we fired here, it would be 9, 10, 11 into here. I've got nothing else that could help. So it would be 11 into here, and he's already sitting on 7, 8, 9, 10. So, you know, it's a 1 differential, and I don't think this is really going to help us all that much. So we'll call it quits there for the Greeks. That was their turn. They get their 1 card back, and it's the Germans next, and that is that for this video. So we sort of get these little snatches of movement and stuff, and then it slows down again, which I suppose is quite realistic. Thank you once again for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. I really do. I'm having fun with it. I'm kicking myself about these guys because I've basically left them in a horrible position where they have no chance to do much at all. Yeah, pretty shitty. Okay, so I will see you next time. Bye for now.